Let's not rush into it. Let's actually have some battles first. Check it out. I just traded for a cool new Pokemon. Okay. Let's see if it is actually a cool Pokemon, Adrian. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, this kid got scammed. Oh, you hate to see it. The kid got scammed. Oh, this is embarrassing. I feel sorry for this kid. Whoever you traded Pokemon with, I hope you can find them and tell them that they're a scammer. I mean, okay, yes, I mean, Magikarp. I mean, with a bit of training, Magikarp will obviously become a Gyarados, but unfortunately, in the early days of Magikarp's life, I suppose you could say, it's pretty useless. And yet, looks like this kid actually doesn't seem to be too bothered about it. I just received Magikarp in a trade, so we haven't got used to each other yet. Well, I guess that's one way of putting it, but unfortunately, it's not really going to know any attacks, is it? Oh dear, poor kid. He definitely got scammed. Well, you know what? I think this is a good opportunity just to go back to Santa Loon, just to do a quick bit of healing again, and then we'll continue. Pokemon healed up once again. Let's continue going down the rest of Route 4, and I did see at least one other trainer to battle. Oh, actually, no, we have a... Actually, no, I think we got at least 3. Also, yeah, you're kind of stuck there, aren't you? Behold, these glorious moves that have been honed and perfected in the garden. Okay, then. Let's see these moves. Fabian. Oh, Corphish, okay. Another person with a Corphish. Actually, come to think of it, there's another gardener with a Corphish. I guess it kind of makes sense considering, you know, you got Corphish there that can, obviously it's a water type Pokemon, so it will be able to water the flowers, but I guess with its pinchers or pinchers, or whatever you want to call them, I suppose they could potentially prune the flowers as well. So, you know what, maybe Corphish is a good partner to have, like, for the garden. Anyway, one very easy attack will do the job. There we go. Perfect. Looks like your combination with your Pokemon was even more honed than me. Indeed it was. So, any words for me? If you run into Ramos from Lumiose City on your travels, give him my best, will you? Okay, well, I mean, I am going on an adventure, so there's probably a good chance I'll encounter whoever that is. Anyway, an ether, alright. And I did notice that there was another item to the left of the routes there, in the other hedge maze. Although, are you a trainer? Trainer? Yes, you are. I can tell by the look on your face that you just love Pokemon. I mean, what gave that away? Also, that's a cool outfit there your kid has there. A Pancham outfit. Also, I forgot it was this generation that introduced Pancham. I knew you had static, but I wanted to take a chance. But we should be alright. Ooh, you actually have a super potion? Wow. Quite rare to see NPCs, just normal NPCs have potions like that. Also, I just noticed you still have another Pokemon. And of course I get... Am I? Oh no, I'm not. I thought I got screwed over by the paralysis there. When it did that effect there, before the move hit, I thought that meant I can't move. Oh, no, I don't want to switch yet. But I'm going to now. I was... no, I am going to bring out Chespin. I was going to say I'm going to bring out Litleo, but... Now, let's bring out Chespin, even though there's a good chance I might get paralyzed again. Oh, what a surprise. Well, you know what? At least we got that out of the way, so let's just deal with it. Am I going to have to go back to Santaloon just to do a bit of healing? Well, at least Pikachu's Thunder Shock is not going to do much, so that's something. Oh well, one more Vine Whip will do the trick. Yeah, at least Chespin is not letting the paralysis affecting him too much, so that's good. There we go, nice, level 14 for you, Chespin. And that should also level up Riolu as well. Yes, it did, nice. This battle made it even more clear to me. You really love Pokemon. Indeed. What else you got for me, by the way? Pokemon can be difficult at times, but everything will be okay if you show them that you love them. Indeed. Well, I definitely need to do some healing once again, so zooming back to Santaloon City. Okay, so yet again, Pokemon healed. Now let's go down this way because, yep, there's another trainer, as well as an item as I suspected. Parterre Way is famous for these hedgerow gardens. If you can defeat me, I'll tell you what their official name is. Okay then, well, I'm curious to know what it's actually called, Grover, and yet another gardener that has a Corphish. And these Pokemon are popular with the gardeners around here. Right, well, I might as well just switch to Chespin for now. I might as well get you a little bit more stronger. Mud Sport, electricity power was weakened, but that's fine because I opted to switch to Chespin instead. Again, you managed to survive that, well done. And you know what, a very simple bite will be enough. In fact, tackle attack would have been enough, but you know what? I fancy having a little nibble of another Corphish. And there we go, Grover defeated. I'm a pro when it comes to gardens. You're a pro when it comes to Pokemon. You're damn right I am. So, go on. What's the name? I'll tell you the official name. They are known as Geometric Gardens. Huh, okay, fair enough. A netball. Alright, that's the first netball we've found, so that's something. Oops, also, I'm going the wrong way here. But, well, seeing as we've pretty much cleared out this route, let's head towards Lumiose City. Also, what's with these two? Hey there! Have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Flabebe? Oh, I see. It's registered in your Pokédex. That's what I would expect for one of the Professor's hand-picked Pokemon trainers. Flabebe is, now brace yourself, a Fairy-type Pokemon. Okay, I was just about to read what he said, but you just interrupted. This turned the entire matchup on its head. And we've been battling Fairy-type Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name's Cena. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. I'm Dexio. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted me with a Pokédex. You could call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran. If you'd like, I'll show you the way to the lab, so come along now. Yeah, you know what, we might as well. Go and take me now. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Ooh, and into Lumiose City, eh? Sweet. Let's go and see the big city. Oh, but first we have some kind of checkpoint gate. Hello. Lumiose City is the biggest city in all of Kalos. There's still plenty I haven't seen. Oh, I guess we're just going straight on. So how are you and Riolu getting along? The more you walk around with your Pokemon, the stronger your friendship will become. Here, this is the TM for return. It's a move that gets more powerful when your friendship with the Pokemon using it is strong. Okay, well let's return at least, that's good. Right through this gate and you'll be in Lumiose City. Go on already. Well, hang on a minute, I want to talk to this person first. Welcome to Lumiose City, the City of Light. Well then, let's go and see what's going on here. Sweet. Now we're in the big city. Yeah, this is so cool. And look at you, someone parked up in their car. I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her that way to the lab. Okay. Ah, nice easy place for the lab there. And actually, that reminds me, something that someone mentioned in the comments, which I completely forgot about until I read that comment, is the fact that I can actually get another starter Pokemon. I can actually get one of the Kanto starters from, I think, from this visit. So I need to figure out what Pokemon I'm going to get. Well, ideally, I don't want to get Bulbasaur because I've already got a Grass-type Pokemon. But, how am I going to determine what Pokemon I'm going to choose? Well, thinking about it, why don't I just go back to my trainer ID and see what my number is? Because, as you know, when I selected Chespin, I went for the rightmost digit, which ended up being a 1. So I thought, and after giving a bit of thought, I think the most obvious way to do it is just to do the same, but go one more digit to the left instead, seeing as we already used the most right digit. So, seeing as this digit is a 4, and as I said, when I first selected a Pokemon, if it was 1, 2, or 3, it would be a Grass type. 4, 5, 6, it would be a Fire type, and 7, 8, 9 would be a Water type. And seeing as the second digit from the right is a 4, I guess we're going to go for the Fire type. So you know what? I'm totally fine with that. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Also, hi. Thanks for choosing Lumicab. I want to say hop right in, but you know how the power's out in the north half of town, right? It just ain't wise to drive around in such a confusion. I'm afraid we'd have to suspend our service for the time being. Oh, well that's a shame. Well, I might as well talk to everyone here. Wow, this restaurant seems comfortable and unpretentious. Alright, let's see what it says. Oh, I didn't want to go in, I wanted to read the sign. Welcome to Restaurant Léonard. Our flavors will never overwhelm your palate. Tell me more. The double battle meal at our restaurant is a 3-course series. 3 double battles in a row. Our food is only served when it's perfectly ready, so we hope you enjoy battling as you wait. If you win each battle within a number of turns we specify, I'm sure you'll find your meal superb. And in case you weren't sure, a turn is defined as any time a trainer gives an order. Okay, so we could potentially do that, but let's just do a little bit more exploring for the time being. And, oh god, the camera movement is a little bit weird. I forgot about this. And we just got that. And the Skiddo makes the cutest noises as it sleeps. That's cool. But yeah, sure enough, there's a workman here, so presumably we can't go to the north of Lumiose City right now. I'm sorry, there's a blackout. You can't go any farther until it's fixed. Well, that's a shame, but you know what? That's fine. We'll go and talk to everyone around here while we have. You know there's a Pokemon Center across from the Pokemon Lab, right? Yeah, I saw the professor buying Pokeballs there the other day. Okay, good to know. Let's see. So we have a random building here. I don't know who lives here. So let's go in there. I wanted to talk to that person, but the game was like, nope, you're going to go right inside. I'll raise these Pokemon with strict discipline in hopes they'll grow up and move around Lumiose City together. Welcome to the Lumiose Transportation Office. We provide information on transportation in Lumiose City so you can enjoy a safe and comfortable city life. Okay then, well, we got all these things here. Alright, transportation. Lumiose City is a big city where many people and Pokemon gather, and there are many facilities too. It can be hard to get around in the city. That's when our transit options, the Go-Goat, Shuttle, and the Lumicab come into play. Okay, so first tell me about the Go-Goat Shuttle. You can ride on the back of a Go-Goat and move between South Boulevard and North Boulevard. You can enjoy slow, relaxing, and leisurely sightseeing while admiring the great view of the city. But I'm terribly sorry, we suspended the operation due to the power outage in Lumiose City and maintenance. Okay, well, what about the Lumicab then? It's a high-speed taxi that zips you to the place you want to go. It may be a bit expensive depending on your destination, but if you want to go somewhere fast, the taxi is a perfect means of transportation for you. But again, that's also been suspended. What about the TMV? Oh, the TMV is the super high-speed rail that connects Lumiose City and Kilude City. As the name suggests, it will zip you to the faraway Kilude City at an astonishing speed. Okay. I completely forgot about that, actually. Where is that city? Or is it not even on the map? Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, it's there. Wow, right down the bottom. This city, popular with Pokemon trainers, is a typical example of southern Kalosian life. Yeah, looks like that's the only way we can get to Kalude City, but something tells me we won't be going there for a very long time, so let's not even think about going that way. But, you know what? Maybe one day. Anyway, hello. Oh, during the blackout, I can't work, so I'm just relaxing. Yeah, I kind of skipped over the text there before. Right, just the second floor. Oh man, is this going to be like that? This is definitely reminding me of Castelia City in Pokemon Black and Black 2. Loads of buildings to go in and probably a ton of people to talk to. And this is only in the southern part of Lumiose City. There's a lot of garbage today too. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm a garbage collector. I empty trash cans all over Kalos. Okay, I should go home now. Please let me pass. Okay. Did you happen to leave something in the bin? Aw, that's a shame. Also, can I sit on the desk here? Right, I'm now officially working. I've quit my job as a Pokemon trainer. Well, I said my job. I quit my Pokemon trainer journey. I'm now working as a junior office assistant. Actually, what kind of office is this? The spelling of Vernal is V-E-R-N-A-L and Estival is E-S-T-I-V-A-L, right? I mean, unless this is an absolute trick question. Yes. I was right, thank you. I'm documenting the facilities in Lumiose City, but spelling is not my strong suit. Well, that's why we have a little thing called spell check. Alright, what else have we got here? Ah! Don't speak to me out of the blue. My heart beats so fast that I may fall in love with you. Okay. Well, I'm flattered if you think that. That's cool. Stars shine at night, so I won't work during the day. Oh, okay. Taking a rest to do our best. It's very important. I guess you guys just come up with some witty, rhymes or something. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, well, I think that's all we can see in this particular building, so let's go and see what else there is. But there was someone standing right here, wasn't there? Yes, there was. In fact, there's another what looks like a restaurant. If you want the Pokemon Lab, keep your eyes out for the Pokeball pillars out front, okay? And we just have a Pokemon here just, chilling. I think it's called a Frou-Frou, if I remember rightly. So, we've got this. Cafe Introversion. Okay, let's see what's here. I see. Pokemiles. You can get those points by Street Pass on the Nintendo 3DS system and Link Trade. Yep, that's certainly not going to happen. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to get that. Alright, any more words of wisdom? A man who knows a lot about Pokemileage? I think he's at the Pokemon Center, which is on the same street as this shop. Okay, that's fine. Also, I'm just going to scoot around on the chairs just to get out. This is a cafe where shy people who still love to communicate with others gather. Ah, that's cool. When I was playing with Pokemon and Me, a Pokemon of someone I passed by came to play with us too. Don't talk about all these things that I won't be able to experience because of course I'm using an emulator, so yeah, it's not going to work. We could trade Pokemon so easily with trainers all over the world that we never even met. Wonder Trade, it's awesome. It's awesome. Wonder Trade. Sounds like you're trying to do some kind of advert there. To view battle videos that your friends uploaded, ask your friends the codes of the battle videos. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Huh. Yet another thing I won't be able to demonstrate in this, but never mind. Right, let's just try and turn the camera around a little bit. So there's the lab, but apparently there's the Pokemon Center, I think. Oh, no, I guess we're just going to get this cutscene in. Alright, fine. This building is the Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Let's go inside. Well, not yet. I want to see where the Pokemon Center is. I guess that's the Pokemon Center right there, so excuse me while I heal up my Pokemon, and also get my, well, presumably I can get my second, like, starter Pokemon of this adventure. And seeing as I've checked, seeing as I decided to go down the route of just using my trainer ID again, we're gonna end up picking Charmander. So that unfortunately means I'm probably gonna be saying goodbye to Litleo, even though Litleo is kind of cool, but I think eventually Charizard will be even cooler. So I'm sorry to do this, Litleo, but I will say you were definitely a great help in some of my battles before. But the trainer ID has spoken. We are gonna go for Charmander. But first, let's talk to everyone here. Yeah, I heard you've had experience turned on. We'll give Pokemon on your team half of the experience points received by those who won the battle, even if they don't appear in the battle. So I didn't mean to sit down there, but you know what? Oh, I thought I can actually talk to someone. Alright, I'm going to sit right down here. Can I talk to you? Yes, I can. There are so many Pokemon moves, aren't there? I think they're so cool. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves as they level up, you know. I did know. I just have to let my Pokemon battle every time it learns a new one and see what it does. Indeed, and yeah, some moves are definitely better than others, dare I say it, but you know, that's the way it goes. When you have 6 Pokemon with you and you catch another, that Pokemon will automatically be sent to one of your PC boxes. The power of science is amazing. Oh, another person that's been affected by the power of science is amazing idea, and you know what, I agree, the power of science is amazing. Would you like to trade Pokémons for prizes? Well, might as well tell me the info, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do that. Collect miles when you trade Pokemon or pass by people. Yeah, that's totally not going to happen, unfortunately, so never mind. Well, let's abandon that and let's head to that lab and get ourselves another Pokemon. Oh yeah, the PR video studio. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think we can do our own little silly like video intro or something. That's pretty cool. But you know what? We should head to the lab now. Right, now let's finally head to this this lab. Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Right, let's go in. Oh my god, what happened to my face then? You've travelled a long way from Vanderville Town, but you're finally here. The professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor, so hop in the elevator. You know what, let's just do that straight away. Ooh, look at this elevator, eh? Well, we'll go to the 3rd floor first, but we'll definitely see what's on the 2nd floor. Not much room in that elevator, but I guess it does the job. Hey, it's Sycamore! So, we finally meet. Indeed. Because I forgot, we haven't actually technically met him yet. Apart from like at the very beginning, like in the intro. Fantastic, you're here. Come this way, won't you? Alright then. I'll come this way. Also, hello, we've got a bit of artwork of Tepig on the wall here. Ah, is that why Tepig was an option for one of the options for Pokemon Legends ZA? Because I find some of the options a bit interesting. So, is this like a little nod to Pokemon Legends ZA? Huh. Well, if so, then I guess that makes sense now. The number of Pokemon you've encountered in the Central Kalos Pokedex is 35. I'll give you this item so you can befriend even more Pokemon. Ooh, wait, that's actually pretty useful, actually. False Swipe. I'll gladly take that. Yes! I will gladly take False Swipe. Right, where did the professor go? Oh, you're right, round here. Many thanks for coming all the way from Vanderville Town. I'm Professor Sycamore. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. How is your Pokemon journey going so far? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. Let me have a quick look at your Pokedex and see. So you've seen 35 kinds of Pokemon in Central Kalos then. Oh, the pages are getting filled in. It's starting to look good. Well now, you do have a certain je ne sais quoi. I have a good feeling about you. At first I was thinking of choosing only one child from a town when I was deciding who to give a Pokemon to. In Vanderville Town, it was going to be the child of a veteran trainer I know. About then, I learned that the Rhyhorn racer Grace and her son were moving here. Here in the Kalos region, You're far away from everything you used to know. That really hit me right here. Then it hit me. I should give you a Pokemon and have you travel around Kalos. Oh, hey up, and Sean has just turned up, as well as, Serena, by the looks of it. Fantastic. Now, let's all have a Pokemon battle. Your opponent shall be me. Okay then. A battle? Well, you know what? I mean, I would train up Riolu, but you know what? Let's, for the time being, train up Chespin for the time being. So, we'll have a battle then, alright, Sycamore? Shall we start the battle? You bet. Just so you know, I'm not that tough. Okay. You're not trying to lie to me, are you, Professor Sycamore? Oh! Looks like you're going to be using all of the, Kanto starters, are we? That's pretty cool. Right, well, seeing as I can't really use Vine Whip, let's just use Bite. Nom nom nom! So, presumably you're probably going to send out Charmander after I defeat this Bulbasaur. But you know what? I think I'm just going to make a quick switch right now. Let's switch to Fletchling. Probably should have kept Litleo with me in the squad, but I wanted to be prepared. And yes, let's use Peck. Ooh, wow, you actually managed to survive that. Oh no, Leech Seed. But that's okay. Not the worst thing in the world, because I will probably switch Pokemon anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's just knock out this Bulbasaur. And Chespin grew to level 15, very nice. Oh, speaking of Leech Seed, Chespin wants to learn it, and you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's have you learn Leech Seed. Because at the end of the day, if Sycamore wants to use it, then so will I. Oh, you're going to use Squirtle next. Okay, I guess that's fine. Alright, well, let's bring out Chespin again. And now let's just stick with Vine Whip for the time being. Use Withdraw, which is kind of pointless because you're pretty much about to get knocked out, unfortunately, Squirtle. There we go, nicely done, Chespin. And yeah, predictably you are going to use Charmander. Let's see, unfortunately Psyduck's a little bit low leveled, so... Let's bring out Riolu for the time being and see how we do. But I'll probably have to switch to Pikachu. Oh yeah, Riolu's on the verge of leveling up anyway, so that's cool. Right, let's see. Let's just use Quick Attack for the time being, because I don't know what kind of attacks Charmander's going to use. Okay, Ember, that's fine. But if you're going to use Ember, then obviously I can't really, well, I can't use Counter, can I? Ooh, but you do use Scratch though, so if I could guess what you're going to use, then I might be able to use Counter, but unfortunately, it's kind of going to be like a 50-50 thing, isn't it? Oh, actually, had to use Growl, it would have worked anyway, so you know what? That's absolutely fine. Let's use Quick Attack, let's have Riolu finish off this Charmander, and beat Sycamore in a battle. Could have done with that critical hit on the previous turn, but never mind. Nice. Haha, you're too much for me. You're really something, aren't you? Indeed I am. I'll have all that lovely money, by the way. I think I've about figured it out. Figured what out? Jono, you are an interesting Pokemon trainer indeed. It'd be fantastic if you took another Pokemon with you. Here, pick one. And yep, sure enough, we get to pick one of these 3 Pokemon. But as I mentioned previously, I decided that, just like how I chose Chespin, I was going to use the Pokemon, the Trainer ID. But this time, seeing as this is our second starter Pokemon, I've decided to go one digit to the left, from the furthest right of the Trainer ID, seeing as I've already used the last digit of the ID for selecting Chespin, which ended up being number 1. And as I already checked, the next digit was number 4, which means I select the Fire type, which means I select Charmander. You picked Charmander then. I see, that's simply wonderful. Nice. Also, you got quite a bunch of Pokemon on the wall there. Okay, maybe not. I do see a Snivy on the wall as well, so maybe not quite a reference to, like a future reference to Legends ZA. Although, hang on a minute. Yeah, that's another small poster of Tepig, so I don't know, maybe there is like a little reference to that after all. Since you chose Charmander, I'll give you this Mega Stone. Ooh, yes, Charizardite X. That's right. Well, I mean, I don't think we get to use Mega Evolution yet because we don't have the means to use Mega Evolution. But good to know we've at least got our first Mega Stone. So, what are those two going to pick then? Well, I've got a feeling everyone else will show up soon. Oh, and right on cue. Hi, Professor Sycamore. What's this? Everyone is already here. See? Wonderful, everyone's all here. So now that we're all here, I'd like to say a few words. Be the best trainer you can be. At the same time, remember to have fun traveling with your Pokemon. Also, I want to ask for your help in solving the Kalos region's biggest Pokemon mystery, the secret and potential of Mega Evolution, a new kind of evolution that occurs in battle. That's why I gave you that Mega Stone just now. It's an important clue. Mega Evolution? What should we do about the Pokédex? Trevor, my lad, if that's what best trainer means to you, then I want you to go out there and complete that Pokédex. Mega Evolution sounds really interesting. If you're investigating Mega Evolution, why don't you check out Camphria Town? That town has a lot of history. You might find a hint there. Now listen, if you visit many different places to complete the Pokédex, you will probably see Pokemon with many ways of living and meet people with many ways of thinking. First, accept the ways of living and thinking that sometimes conflict with your own. And think about what's really important. This will truly broaden your horizons. I feel that being different from others makes me special. Mastering Mega Evolution will definitely set me apart from other trainers. Indeed. So, any other words, Sycamore? So you're just going to say the exact same things, that's fine. But you know what? I can't really see any of the images here. But yeah, an awful lot of Pokemon from the Unova region. That's interesting. Also, hey guys, the best trainer. If being the best trainer had more to do with dancing, then I might have a chance. Oh, I'll complete the Pokédex then. You do that. I guess I want to make lots and lots of good memories. I feel that being different from others makes me special. Oh, you already said that? But, yeah, looks like we're done here. So, cool, we got ourselves a Charmander. Level 10. Okay, let's see what... Well, actually, I think we already know what moves you know anyway. Indeed, you do know Ember. So that's cool. And, you know what, while we're here, let's just move a few moves around while we're in this menu. For example, Riolu, let's just move that up there. And Pikachu, that's fine. Oh yeah, Peck needs to move. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that, and then that. There we go. Let's just keep that there for now. And just move that for now. I'll tell you one thing. If the trainer ID ended up being 789, I totally would have taken Squirtle. But, you know what? I think I like the idea of having Charmander. So, with that being said, let's, well, presumably, we'll move on now. I think we're done here. Well, I mean, we're done with this floor, but there's still technically another floor to check out, so let's see what's on the second floor.